Frankie, a kitten with 4 ears and 1 eye, wins over everyone with his unique charm.
Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click that like button to help spread the word about watchJojo, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos.
Sometimes nature has a little fun when it's creating new life, and this unique cat is really something out of the ordinary. Meet Frankie, the cat with 4 ears and 1 eye. A family in Australia found 2 kittens under their house and immediately took them inside to make sure they were okay. The family then took Frankie and his brother to the Geelong Animal Welfare Society, GAWS, in Australia, where the 2 kittens could receive the veterinary care they needed. Little Frankie, lovingly named after Frankenstein, had an infected eye, not to mention 4 ears. He was taken straight into the operating room to remove his injured eye. After surgery, a volunteer at GAWS named Georgia took Frankie home where he could recover in peace and quiet. But Georgia soon fell for the affectionate kitten and decided she just couldn't let him go back to the shelter. Within a couple of hours of him being at home, I realized there was something special about him and couldn't bear the thought of taking him back, Georgia told Love Meow. During the year or so that Georgia has worked at Geelong Animal Welfare Society, she's taken care of 80 cats and kittens. But Frankie is the only cat she had difficulty bringing back to the animal shelter, so she made the decision to adopt him. It turned out that Frankie's extra ears were caused by a genetic defect, which also gives him an overbite. In the future, Frankie will probably need to have some teeth removed to prevent them from growing into the roof of his mouth. Because Frankie needs a lot of veterinary care now and in the future, George has had a hard time covering all his costs. But thankfully, GAWS has promised to cover Frankie's medical bills, including his surgery and aftercare, since the organization believes that every life is precious. Georgia isn't the only person who's fallen for little Frankie. Her son Arthur is now Frankie's best friend. Georgia took Frankie with her when she visited an elderly woman on her 90th birthday, and the woman was so happy to see the unusual kitten that she couldn't stop cuddling him. It seems that Frankie is a real heartbreaker. Frankie continues to give love and affection to everyone he meets, and there's nothing he'd rather do than curl up with his favorite people. Although Frankie's genetic condition is rare, many cats with this condition have managed to find loving owners and forever homes. Thanks to all the lovely people who are able to look beyond differences and give cats like Frankie the love they deserve. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this story. Be sure to leave your comments on Facebook. And don't forget to share Frankie's story if you also think all cats have the right to a happy life.